All dear students, I am Chetan Pawar, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Botany at Gokhale Education Society's Arts, Commerce and Science College, Jawar, District Palghar. Students, today's topic of our presentation is the pharmacopoeias of India, and this topic has been included by the Mumbai University in SYBSc paper 3. In our previous presentation, we have already discussed about the introduction to pharmacopoeia and the Indian pharmacopoeia. In our today's presentation, we will discuss about the other pharmacopoeias of India. So let's start with our topic, that is the pharmacopoeias of India. In India, basically, the 6 different types of pharmacopoeias are published by the Government of India. These pharmacopoeias include Indian Pharmacopoeia, which is shortly abbreviated as capital IP, then Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia, Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India, then Homeopathic Pharmacopoeia of India, Unani Pharmacopoeia of India, and the Siddha Pharmacopoeia of India. These pharmacopoeias are official as per the Drugs and Cosmetic Act of 1940. In our Mumbai University syllabus, the first 3 pharmacopoeias of India are included, and out of which we have already discussed about the Indian pharmacopoeia. So, in today's presentation, we will discuss about the Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia and Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India. So, let's start with the Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia. In this slide, on the left hand side, there is a picture of some herbal remedies. From ancient time, these herbal remedies, they are used to cure the various type of diseases. While on your right side, there is a picture of book is given, and this picture, it is of Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia, and this is the volume 1. This Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia, it is published jointly by the Indian Drug Manufacturer Association and the Regional Research Laboratory, Jammu. This Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia, it includes the latest scientific data on the medicinal plants. That means the various medicinal plants, their scientific data, it is included in this book. This pharmacopoeia is published by the Indian Drug Manufacturers Association, that is IDMA, in collaboration with the Regional Research Laboratory, that is RRL, Jammu. It is published under the Food and Drug Administration of Maharashtra, which is located in Mumbai. The revised edition of this Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia 2002 consists of the 2 volumes, which cover the 52 monographs of the Indian medicinal plants. The previous edition of Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia, it consists of the 40 monographs. That means the 12 monographs have been added in this revised edition of Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia. These medicinal plants, they are largely used in the country and world over to cure the various diseases. Let's see some more important information about the Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia. This Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia book, it contains the authentic data which is based on the scientific studies and investigations which are carried out in the various research institute all over the India. Each monograph, it consists of the publications that are available on the individual plants which are of medicinal importance. The 4 leading research institutes in India, then the experts from industry and medicinal plants, all these collaborate to bring out these volumes of Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia. It also contains the over 100 color photographs and drawings of the medicinal plants. Each monograph of this pharmacopoeia, it contains the information such as the botanical name, then the vernacular name of the medicinal plant, then the part of that medicinal plant means its leaves, then stem, bark, root, etc. Then it also includes the macroscopic and microscopic description of the plant, then the color photographs, then the chemical constituents which are present in the plant, as well as the various taste, safety aspects, adulterations or the substitutes for that medicinal drug or the plant, then dosage and references. All this information is given in each monograph of the Indian Herbal Pharmacopoeia. Now moving towards the second type of pharmacopoeia, that is the Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India. In this slide also you can see on your right hand side there is a picture of book is given. This book, it is the Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India, and this is the first edition having the part 1 and volume 7. As I have already told that all these pharmacopoeias, they are published by the government of India, and they are published on behalf of Ministry of the Health and Family Welfare and Department of Ayush. Here Ayush, it stands for Ayurveda, Yoga and Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy, which is shortly abbreviated as Ayush. In this slide you can see this is the Ayush which is given over here. So let's see some information about the Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India, which is shortly abbreviated as capital API. The Ayurvedic system of medicine, it is the most ancient and the prevalent system of medicine in India. The Ayurveda, it is supposed to be having the history of about 5000 years, and it still remains the backbone of medical relief to a large section of population. And majority of the population in India as well as across the world, they rely on the Ayurvedic system of medicine. Over time, the Vaidya of Ayurveda, it is replaced by the small commercial agencies which are collecting and mass producing the medicines in Ayurvedic pharmaceutical units. Hence, the Government of India's Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia Committee, that is the APC, is constituted under the Department of Ayush. I have already told the full form of Ayush, in which the A stands for Ayurveda, Y it stands for Yoga and Naturopathy, U stands for Unani, S stands for Siddha, and H stands for the Homeopathy. All these are the medicine systems of India, which is shortly abbreviated as Ayush. And this Department of Ayush, it comes under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. And this Department of Ayush, it it publishes the standards as the Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India. The Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India, as I have already told, that it is a legal and official book which is published by the Government of India. This book contains the information about the use of medicinal plants and their formulation. Any medicinal plant or its formulation, it is included in this book. This API, it is published in the 36 volumes. That means 36 books of Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India are published. It also contains the methods of drug preparation. And this Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India, it is developed in the two parts. The part 1 contains the information about monograph of medicinal substances which are having the natural origin, while the part 2, it contains the selected compound formulations which are comprising of the popular Ayurvedic classics. In this Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India, it is constituted or it is formed to ensure a limited control over the production and the sale of medicine. The Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940, it is amended into the 1964 to limit the control over the production and the sale of medicine. And according to this amendment, the the Ayurvedic medicine should be manufactured only in a hygienic condition. It should be manufactured in hygienic condition under the supervision of some qualified person who has the degree in the Ayurveda. The raw materials should be genuine and they are very properly identified. The last amendment or the last control, or the you can say it is the statutory, it includes the label of every container must show all information about the formula or all ingredients that are contained in the drug to control the limit to have the limited control over the production and the sale of medicine. Now, each monograph of the Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India, it includes the information in a systemic way. It includes the first of all, there is the name of the drug is given, which is given in the Sanskrit language as mentioned in the Ayurvedic classics or Ayurvedic formulary of India. This name, it is given in alphabetical order. Then after that there is a Latin name or the botanical name, which is also called as a taxonomical nomenclature of each drug is given in the introductory paragraph. This introductory paragraph, it contains the part, then the scientific name of the drug in the Latin with the short description about its habit, distribution and method of collection, if any. That means after the name of the drug which is given in Sanskrit, there is a small introductory paragraph is there, and this introductory paragraph, it includes the all information about that drug. The synonyms of each drug appearing in each monograph in Sanskrit, English, Hindi and other regional languages have been mentioned. Here synonyms, it refers to the names of the drug or the plant which are used in other regional languages. The odor and taste of the of the Ayurvedic drug, it is examined by directly smelling of the 25 gram of the powder drug. The plants which are having the very particular type of drug smell, they are referred or they are described in the pharmacopoeia, while the odor must be discernible and persistent. Otherwise, it is mentioned as odorless in the pharmacopoeia. The other details such as the purity, identity, weights, chemical constituents, dosage, formulations are also given in the Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India. For example, I have taken the one photograph from the one such a monograph. This is the 30th number monograph out of the 80. That means total 80 monographs are present in the Ayurvedic Pharmacopoeia of India, out of which this is the 30th number of monograph which is of the Haridra. Haridra, it means the curcuma longa, turmeric, which belongs to family Gingiberaceae. The first, it is given in the Sanskrit language, then the small introductory paragraph is given. म्हणजे वरती सगळ्यात वरती त्याचं संस्कृतमध्ये नाव दिलेलं असणार आहे आणि त्याच्याखाली हा इंट्रोडक्टरी पॅरेग्राफ दिलेला असेल. या इंट्रोडक्टरी पॅरेग्राफमध्ये त्याचं बोटॅनिकल नेम, त्याचा कुठला पार्ट वापरला जाईल, नंतर त्याचं असणारं हॅबिट, त्याचं डिस्क्रिप्शन, त्याचं डिस्ट्रीब्युशन, ही सगळी माहिती ह्या इंट्रोडक्टरी पॅरेग्राफमध्ये दिलेली असणार आहे. त्याच्यानंतर सिनॉनिम्समध्ये वेगवेगळ्या भाषांमध्ये, म्हणजे जसे आपल्या इंडियामध्ये असणारे वेगवेगळे राज्य आणि प्रत्येक राज्यामध्ये असणारे वेगवेगळी लँग्वेज, त्यानुसार त्याला कुठल्या कुठल्या नावाने संबोधलं जातं ते सिनॉनिम्समध्ये दिलं जाईल. त्याच्यानंतर डिस्क्रिप्शन दिलेलं असणार आहे. या डिस्क्रिप्शनमध्ये मॅक्रोस्कोपिक अँड मायक्रोस्कोपिक डिस्क्रिप्शन दिलेले असणार. मायक्रोस्कोपिक डिस्क्रिप्शनमध्ये त्याच्यामध्ये कुठल्या प्रकारचं रायझोम्स कसे आहेत ही किंवा त्याविषयी पूर्ण माहिती मायक्रोस्कोपिकमध्ये दिलेली असणार आहे. आणि मायक्रोस्कोपिकमध्ये त्याचे मायक्रोस्कोपिक ॲनाटॉमिकल कॅरेक्टर्स ते दिलेले असणार. त्यानंतर त्याचं आयडेंटिफिकेशन, हाऊ टू आयडेंटिफाय दॅट पर्टिक्युलर ड्रग ऑर द ब्लँड दॅट इज गिवन. त्यानंतर आयडेंटिटी, प्युरिटी आणि स्ट्रेंथ, त्या ड्रगविषयी पूर्ण माहिती दिलेली असणार आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये कुठल्या प्रकारचं फॉरेन मॅटर आहे का, टोटल ॲश किती, ॲसिड इनसोल्युबल ॲश किती, नंतर अल्कोहोल सोल्युबल एक्स्ट्रॅक्टिव्ह किती, अशी संपूर्ण माहिती त्याची दिलेली असणार आहे. नंतर त्याच्यामध्ये असणारे कॉन्स्टिट्युएंट्स, म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये कुठल्या प्रकारचे केमिकल कॉन्स्टिट्युएंट्स आहेत, ज्याच्यामध्ये इथं आता दिलेलं आहे की टर्मरिकमध्ये इसेन्शियल ऑइल अँड अ कलरिंग मॅटर विच इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ कुर्कुमिन दॅट इज गिवन. नंतर त्याच्या प्रॉपर्टीज आणि त्याचे ॲक्शन, म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये असणारे गन्स, वीर्य, देन विपाका, असे वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे त्याच्या प्रॉपर्टीज, आयुर्वेदिक प्रॉपर्टीज त्याच्या दिलेल्या असणार आहे. नंतर त्याचे इम्पॉर्टंट फॉर्म्युलेशन्स, म्हणजे कुठल्या प्रकारच्या औषधांमध्ये त्याचा वापर केला जातो, तर आणि त्याचे थेराप्युटिक युजेस, आणि शेवटी त्याचा डोस दिलेला असणार आहे. अशा पद्धतीने संपूर्ण माहिती, एका ड्रगची संपूर्ण माहिती याच्यामध्ये दिलेली असणार आहे. थँक्यू.